Many of Hawaii's communities have been affected by an increasing amount of vandalism, property damage, and graffiti, also known as tagging. Tagging is an activity of choice for youth gangs who mark their territories. In answer to this problem, community groups such as TAG, Totally Against Graffiti, have sprouted up across Oahu. Their mission? To inspire community residents to get involved in cleaning up their neighborhoods and to take control.
This is our third major event that we've put together this past year, where we've been doing this for about almost a year now. And so hopefully we won't have to do too many of these events. Hopefully it'll start getting more and more where we can take care of it before it becomes such a problem like this.
With more than 100 people of all ages volunteering on a Saturday morning, the Mo'ili'ili community group participated in their cleanup day. But is this just a symptomatic treatment to the disease that has infected many of Hawaii's communities? PhD and research analyst David Mayetta has conducted many studies on this kind of youth-related violence.
I know back in the 80s, before I actually moved to Hawaii, it was pretty severe. It was big in the mainland too, in cities like Chicago and especially Los Angeles in the mid-80s up through the early 90s, and that was reflected in Hawaii as well, and that's died down a lot. So these days, gangs are still significant, but it's more wannabes, to be honest with you, and that's a good thing, you know, that the gang culture in Hawaii has not turned into a gun culture like it is more so in urban areas of the continental U.S.
Working with the Waipahu after-school program, Communities in School, Mayetta challenges a multi-ethnic group of adolescents to conduct a survey. Students question community businesses on the types of violence and the frequency of these kinds of acts perpetrated in the community.
For the past half year, we have been researching about our community and how there is many crimes in our community and how we can improve. And we've been doing interviews and interviewing businesses.
Not all businesses wanted to take the survey. Some of them, like, they was trying to just say, oh, we can't do a survey if our manager isn't here, or they didn't want to do it because they didn't feel like it was their place to do the survey.
For me, it wasn't easy. I didn't really like it because we had to walk a lot. And if we got shut down by stores, like, there were thoughts in my head saying, oh, for nothing we come over here. And then, but it was a good thing that we did, because then now we know the results of the crimes.
In the surveys, it was a lot of yes to the questions, like saying yes that they have crime. But when we surveyed Waikele and Kunia, a lot of them said no, and like because it's also a part of Waipahu, it was like I noticed that because I thought something that, because we're one community, I thought like something that happens will happen in the whole Waipahu, but I guess not. But also is as like the newer part of Waipahu too.
Program leaders are giving young people an alternate outlook on life while they live in some of the most disadvantaged areas. But for how long? Reporting for Pacific Network, this is Johan Buit from Waipahu.